Hey, Mark, how are ya?
I'm well. How you doing? Hey,
Not
Grace.
bad. Yeah, Gracie's with me.
Yeah,
The March stats are in.
yeah, yeah. That's okay. I mean, the inventory's up a bit, but overall, I think we're going to give a really good synopsis of the breakdown in inventory, and we're not surprised, and I don't think the viewers should be surprised. Yeah, there were some interesting things that I think people want to see, and I think that there's some areas in this market where there are opportunities, and there's some room for negotiations, and some other ones there's zero room.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
it's going to be, and I really believe that, you know, yes, our inventory levels are up, but a lot of it's the wrong inventory. So as we dive through this conversation, we'll definitely be sharing those numbers with everybody.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause,
gonna do a share screen right now.
yeah, here they are.
We're gonna just do Barrie right now. So the sales in 2024 were 230, and in 2023, 224. So
Flat.
it's only a 3% increase.
Yep. Let's talk about that too. Let's, because you know what? I remember vividly last year too, right? We saw the same things happening this year as we did last year. Right? The buyers kind of returned mid-February, right? We saw a little spikes, just like we did last year. Oh, things selling over asking price, et cetera, et cetera. And then as we progressed through the spring market, it didn't have the same momentum.
Well, it seems to be going in spurts, where
Absolutely.
2 3 weeks it goes good, then it slows, then in 2 3 weeks there's like a spurt, then it slows.
Yeah,
That's what it seems to be doing.
pretty much.
Because like and at the end of the day, by month's end, we're basically where we were before.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Like
much.
we are seeing some bidding wars and different things in the lower prices, but we're still kind of at the same levels as we were. Now the actives are 510, and last year there was only 363, so there's a 29% increase in active listings.
Yeah, and to the point of the sales are flat, yes. Just imagine if we had more product available in the lower range, what everybody wants right now. And then we're where our inventory levels are at 510 compared to 363 last year. I think there's 100 and I think out of the million, so a million and up, there's 130 listings in that price range, and we're only seeing 20% of that product sell.
Yeah, so
That's on
I have
sitting.
these numbers here. So the average sale price went up 6%. But I mean, like we've always discussed, the average is misleading because if more in the $1 million range, even if a $2 or $3 million one sells, it just
Yeah,
skews everything, right?
does. Yep.
But what I put here, what we all the numbers we were looking at this morning. So 19% over a million are selling, only 19%.
So, okay, go ahead. I want to interrupt.
Between 900 and a million, 50% are selling. 800 to 900, 65% of the listings. So basically how we did it, viewers, is we took how many listings there are on the ground right now live in that price range, and then over the month how many sold.
Yeah.
So between 8 and 900 it was 65%, 7 to 800 was 62%, and 600 to 700 there's 49 listings and 55 sales.
So let's
So
talk about that range, and then we'll work our way back up to that one, the $1 million one. So if I'm looking at this range as the numbers are on the screen there, it's expected to say there's 49 listings that are in that range right now. They're all going to sell, and we had 55 sales last month. So that price range at 6 to 7 is very much so undersupplied right now in the marketplace. That is the range that is the affordability for most, and they're all jumping over it. We're seeing all kinds of activity, bidding wars, holding off on offers, etc. That's the range. That's the hot range.
well, and we have seen some in older neighborhoods in that price range shitting.
Well, because they're crap areas too,
Yeah.
right? John Street, Henry Street. No one wants those areas. Like they're
Yeah.
old, they're not good areas to begin with. So no, you know what I mean? So these sales could definitely go up if we had more product in this range, because there's a ton of buyers sitting there right now. waiting for it, right? And it's not there.
Yeah,
So,
and you have, so over the million, we got 130.
okay, so let's go over that one. So yeah, 130 listings priced over $1 million. And sales are what? Sales are 19% of that. Wow. And did you want to go jump over to Treb and show them and show them some of that inventory?
Well, what I do, yeah, so hold on.
Yes.
I
If you
have the
come,
solds here first. But I can do a search.
you can just go right down the bottom. We can pull it up that way too. Whatever you want to do. But that's the biggest, you know what I mean? And we will expect to see more property in the ranges in that range coming up as we, get into some warmer weather. But, I'm going to tell you right now, then it's going to be selling maybe 13% of the listings are selling in that range.
Oh, I'm getting 143 over $1 million now.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Is that with condos too, or did you just put with, I just put with,
Freehold.
okay, so a couple more listings came on. That's okay. More listings are coming on by the minute in the $1 million range.
Yeah, there's 6 pages of these, Mark.
Yeah. Pick anyone. And so I think I wrote down, so we saw them. So right when I did this a couple hours ago, we saw 5 out of that group that were conditionally sold.
Yeah, so I have Spencer Drive's conditional, Taylor's conditional, Prince
Yeah.
George's conditional, Sovereign's Gate, City View.
Yeah.
Let's just pick this one. On the market, saying 13 days.
Mhm.
Succession Drive, nice area.
Yeah, decent area.
Over
Yeah.
2,000 square feet. It is a weird corner though. People, that's a drawback for people.
Yeah. Is that the one conditionally sold too?
No.
Can you open those pictures bigger?
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah.
it's that weird layout.
Yeah.
They have a side yard, not a back.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either.
I mean, I don't mind it, but it is it's a hard sale sometimes for people.
And I find that price kind of high for that square footage too.
Well, it's pretty nice in here though.
I'm kind of looking forward to see if there's any history on it. Because that's,
Like this, it's
that's
nice,
nice. But,
right?
well, I think the price is high, but that's me.
It's a nice area.
Area's good. Yeah.
Like it's
It's your typical
4 bedrooms.
semi-dated home.
Well, the
Or-
main floor is pretty good. Basement's fully finished, pot lights, nice finishes.
Yeah, basement, yeah.
I don't think the price is bad for where it is and what it is.
Let's see, I'm interested to see what
It's all brick.
days on market are, if it's been listed before.
Nope.
So sold in 2020 for 847.
Mm-hmm.
Well, time will tell. I think it's high, but the market's gonna tell us anyway, so we can be wrong. I can be wrong.
So that's just one, but like there's lots here.
Taking
Like, well, Rodney on Codrington, older home, older area, on the market 15 days, 1,095,000. Like this is what I mean. If I look at Succession and then I compare it over here, this would be a way bigger, it's in the East End, way bigger yard,
Yeah, it's
but
good yard.
laminate countertops.
It's dated.
Yeah.
It's dated. I just think everything in that higher range is just
Like it's dated everywhere for 1,095,000.
where the demand is right now. Less than 20% is selling. I think there's more downside and those higher ranges coming. That's just me. Until we see some rate relief, I think there's just
Oh,
gonna
look
be.
at the shower.
Let's look. No, thanks.
Well, these older homes have those coffer, those like those ceilings. I can't remember what they call them. And like you'd hit your head probably. I would be okay,
You'd be okay.
'cause I'm short. But look at the yard. That's what you're paying for over in that area.
The big backyard. Is there a pool in there at all or no? Maybe not. It's big backyard. It's huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
Like the
And that's
area.
a Codrington school district. So there you go.
#1 school in Barrie.
Mm-hmm.
What's how many days? Like I know it's 15 on there, but I'm kind of curious to see if I love the history to show us. So there we go. So listed when just hit the button and you can see the listing. It'll come up, tell us the days on market.
February 26th was when it was originally listed. Or no.
Yeah, it'll tell us. So 20 days. So now you got 35 days.
Well, the list date will be at the bottom, no?
Well, it doesn't matter. You can see days on
February
market.
26th, yeah.
20 days, right? And that's not
Mhm.
that big of a home. It's small. Again, they're going to struggle unless someone really wants that backyard for pool entertaining. And I've sold over on in that area. I don't think it's 1.1.
Not over there. But see what I mean? Like, look at the amount of these suckers.
There's tons. And I think there's more pressure coming. There's, you know what I mean? There's some triple days in there, let me tell you. Without us going through them all, anyone going after that price range, I'm going to tell you right now, you got all the negotiation room. Call their bluff. If there's dig their heels in, I'm telling you right now, call their bluff. Sorry, see you later. We're walking away. We'll move on to the next one. Because you know right now that accounts for a lot of inventory in the market today, and it's not turning.
Mark, this is on Little.
Yeah. It's right. There's a couple houses on that street that are fairly new, but that's a busy street. I think that's just up from the train tracks, I think.
Yeah, I mean, look at how nice it is in there, but the location
Great.
sucks.
It's the location. We love the layout, love the openness of it, but it's just the location. Love the stone Florida,
Yeah,
ceiling.
this looks nice with the cathedral ceilings. It's nice, don't get me wrong.
Wrong location,
Yeah.
right? When we don't see them selling like, you know what I mean? Over, I think there's one that came on today. I sent it to a client on, let me see where it was. It was on, hang on a second. It was on 35 Tamarack for $9.99. Similar house, right?
Okay,
Not a bad.
42 River Ridge, 1150. River Ridge, very nice street, right? It's in Bayshore.
It's been listed a long time. I didn't show up, but I walked through it for a client in a sense on a video. Beautiful finishes. Love
Oh, it
it.
looks beautiful.
It is. It shows great.
Ugh,
Different, but
it's nice. It's just different.
yeah. Like they got some beautiful finishes in that house.
Wow.
Love the kitchen, love the staircase, love the railings, love the pot lights. Love the
All the
floor.
floors match, which is I like.
Yeah. It's a stunner. It really is.
And how long's this been on the market?
Go back. So, okay, so here you go. Way back in
October of 24.
so 1.3, and now we're at
23, sorry.
150,000. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's more money to come down before that sells. People can't qualify, Dan. People can't qualify, and they're not willing to say, oh, my mortgage payment's now $7,500, so I can move into this $1.1 million house. Not
Well,
many.
what I want to see too, like
mean-
my thing is relative. The backyard's pretty nice.
I think Jerry's great. Finishes, can't take that away. I mean, it's great. It's just the price, right?
Well, there's so many of them, Mark.
So
You know what
many,
I mean?
100%, 100%.
Like I got 6 pages of these suckers.
Yeah. So if you're looking at those properties, just make sure your realtor is up to date with this, okay? Make sure that they're pulling the history up and showing you folks this, because I'm telling you right now, a lot of them aren't. they're not in tune with the market, and you need to be in tune with the market, what's going on, especially at this range.
Well, you know, another thing I'm noticing as we're looking through here, and I mean, for people, when you're listing your house, I'm seeing a lot of them right on Mapleton, and then on Nicholas, and then White Crescent with the 3-car garage, and these are all the same prices. Like, you have to take into effect sometimes where you're located.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Haley Hollow is in Letitia, but it's a nice street. It's a little court. I've rented on there.
Make the pictures bigger, we can see.
Well, they're like, the problem is this is pretty, and so is the one that was on River Ridge. But where would you rather live?
I'd go River Ridge.
Everybody that lives in Barrie would go River Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
So my issue is this, is this house the same price as the one on River Ridge?
It's close, yeah.
Is it worth, like, would somebody be willing to say, it looks like they use the comparables, those kind of comparables. Do you know what I'm saying?
We've had this discussion and yeah, so
You can't use comparables in two totally different areas of the city. It's just like that old show, location, location, location. Different areas are different money.
yes. And why would someone price this? We'll just say this one,
Has a basement apartment.
so what? To River Ridge.
Some people don't want that at this size of house, actually.
They don't.
I
So,
know.
and stop looking at what's actively listed in your price range. That's not a guide. You need to look deeper and look at the solds in the area. And look
Mhm.
at the history as Diane's just walking you through. We're pulling up the history for a reason to educate the viewers that, hey, they started at 1.4, but they only got 1.1 and they were 95 days in the market. Markets tested it out. Look what's selling in the 1.1 range. And I can tell you it's a lot nicer than what we're seeing up in here.
This is crazy. I mean, this must be commercial or some darn thing. Like, what are they thinking? It's 175 feet by 57 feet on
Have no-
Innisfil Street, $1.2 million.
Pull the history on it. Just to,
Well, I just want to see something. Like, why do they think it's worth $1.2 million? That yard is not big enough to do shit. Oh my good golly. There's nothing on it, Mark. Did they just show that one picture of the house?
okay, here it is. Woo. There's the history, folks.
August 1349.
Is that 2023? And then it kept going down. So let's try it from what's this land part? What's the land like deep? Like, I don't understand this. Is there something tied to this?
Well,
This is what I don't understand. Like, we've been
well,
trying.
look at, they say detached bungalow, land, land, land. Like, I don't know. There's a flipping house on it.
Go to the comments and see. See what they say in the comments.
Attention builder, developers, investors, unique central location, UT zone investment opportunity, 10,500 square foot lot with 175 foot frontage, offering prime development. They think that it's a big development. It says separate contained apartment currently on the property.
I don't know. It's very confusing.
Well, my thing, so if it has two houses, okay, if it has a principal residence and a garden suite on it, what developer is gonna buy that and tear it down? Like, the thing, and then build?
They're not.
You're not with all that on the property.
No.
And the thing is that this agent, I hate to say it, doesn't understand Barrie or what the hell they're doing. Cause I have a guy, and you know my guy, he well, he just doesn't buy with me, but long story, he he buys like older homes and then demolishes them and makes fourplexes or sixplexes or, multi-res family.
Yeah.
But with this size, 57 depth, you would be able to do nothing.
Well, yeah, that's the frontage and by 175. It's a very confusing listing.
No, the frontage is 176.
Oh,
So the frontage is really good, but the
yeah,
depth at 57 feet,
yes,
how wide do you think a house is?
yeah. So what, if someone's gonna bulldoze that down and put, you know, 5-story condo building, it's not gonna happen.
Well, with 57 feet?
It's a terrible area. Move on to another one, find another one, and then we can move on from this range. So you get the point, folks, is that the range is, this million and over range is a hard range, bottom line to sell. You gotta stand out. You gotta price right from the beginning. Set yourself differently from the competition.
Let's go to a real high one. Like at the 1112, there's like all kinds here.
Mhm.
Huge.
Yeah. Pick Turner, I don't care. Whatever. That's still too high. 1.5, are you crazy?
Which one is this that you're looking at?
Go up.
Look at this one, Johnson and Campfire Court, off Johnson, 1575. Now this thing is beautiful, but well, actually outside that could be, some people don't like those roofs that look like that, but
Indoor pool.
mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
not huge.
these pictures are virtually staged, so it's vacant. I
Mm-hmm.
don't, I like some of the things in there, but I kind of don't like some of the things as well.
No, me either.
That's a hard sell. Holy cow. Someone put a lot of money into it though.
Well, they should have talked to me before they picked these things.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, like doing the trim a dark color, I know like some designers and stuff are into that right now, but most people don't like it.
No, no, they
Like they
don't.
did the window trim. My doors inside my house are charcoal, but not my trim, right?
No.
A lot of people don't like that. And it's all the trim is done in that dark color.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Way too
Let's look
much.
at the history.
Yeah, that tells us the biggest story. Like, that's what I really want to get across to the viewers. Oh, here we go. Surprise, surprise. So back in October, 1.5, and we haven't done anything to the house. Same price, same price. House isn't selling, folks.
I don't even know if it would sell at 1.3.
It's too much money. Way too much money.
Well, again, I'll go back to it and I sound like a broken record, but it's the area.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody like just for our viewers' knowledge as well. I'd rather be the shittiest house in a really good neighborhood than the best house in a shitty neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
It brings down your value. I mean, look at when we did our real estate courses. What did they say, right?
Yeah.
Like it brings down your value when you're in a neighborhood that's lower.
Yeah.
So
Go to that Turner one. I want to see how long Turner's been on the market. Because that's over in Innisfil area. Love the pocket over there. But again, the valuation just seems off.
which one are you? I didn't see it. Is it
Uh,
up here higher?
Um,
Was this the page?
go up a little bit more, go up one more above. Yeah, go up one more right there. 7 Turner. Let's see if that one. They had a price
Oh,
change.
it's got a price change too.
Let's just see. So what was it listed before? Great street, great pocket. I mean, everything's great location wise. I don't think so. You know what we'll do is when we're done this, Diane, is let's go through because I
This
think
doesn't
this
even make sense.
will sell for 650 back in 15 and
No, but why does it say price change? But then there's only one price there.
no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It might be at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, it was 1,589,000. So you know, I don't think there's been a few homes listed in these high ranges, but very little have sold in those high ranges.
Well, and they don't put the square footage either at
No,
all.
no.
Well, they should,
Well,
because if it's a big house, you want that, you know.
It's batten boarding, it's no brick. Some stone front. I'm sure it's gonna show well, like it's got some nice features, but
Frick, it's not that big.
not that big. It's got area going for it any day of the week. It's just the valuation's off. Very much so.
See, and this is a pet peeve of mine. If you have a dining room or something in the front of the house, like make the area, especially when you list it or for pictures, you need to make that area look bigger. Cause
Yeah.
like when you look at these pictures, I think, oh boy, all they have is a love seat. So I already know that's not a 3-seater. That's not a big couch.
No. It's a
And then
two-seat.
it's got 2 little chairs here. So I already know, well, that's kind of a small area there. Now it is where the dining room is, and there is a family room and an eat-in over here,
Mhm.
but it makes it look cramped right off the top, you know?
Like I like the kitchen overlooking everything, but I like that part. Backyards are really small in that street. I'll say that.
Are they?
Mhm.
Well, look it through, you can see through every
I
window
know.
is houses, houses,
Like,
houses.
I like parts of that. I like it. I don't like the valuation.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's got some pluses. Just
It's nice. There's some nice things here.
nice things. The price isn't one of them. It's way too high.
Well, the problem is I'm trying to find the backyard without going through every single flipping picture here.
Yeah, they're not really showing it to you too much, are they?
Not much. Okay, let me try here now.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
It looks like there might be a walkout right here. I don't know, or is that just
Possible.
windows?
I don't know.
That's it. That's all they're going to show.
Pocket's great. Street's great. Should we go over, do you want to jump over to the sales sides of these for March and jump around a bit? Or you just want to go through it and then maybe pull?
Well, I could look at the sales quick here.
Yeah, we might as well, because we're on that range and then we can go to some other ranges where we know that's,
We're probably going to run out of time before.
yeah, the 10-minute mark will come up and we'll just race through some stuff, but I'll just put the
Right.
1 million. Yeah, but so we're gonna show you what's sold for the month in that higher range. And we'll flip, and we don't need to go through the whole documents. Oh, you got 201 listings?
Sales.
Oh, what day did you go?
March 1st to March 31st.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just go to the last page, because that's where all the higher ones are.
8 pages. As you can see, we're still in the 700s and we're on page 4. Even page 5.
There'll be less on one page.
Here it is.
Okay, so
Well, this shows the list price and the sale price.
just pick any one you want.
Well, there's one on Taylor.
Pick Taylor.
We just looked at Taylor. So for $965.
Was listed at $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm. Big yard.
Big yard. That's a plus. Great area. Massive yard, which is, look at, very private.
Smaller
Oh,
than the other one.
It
Way
is. It is. It's a lot smaller, right?
a lot smaller.
But I don't think it's that bad for that yard for 965. It wasn't $1 million. I'd be curious to see what the history is too. If
Yeah,
they,
I'm gonna check it.
right?
This is way smaller than the other one though.
Not even comparable. More of let's just showing the viewers here. So what, 18 days so far, pull our history on it and see where they started. Okay, so here's a story. This is what the story that I expected to see. So they tried it at what, 1,238,000 back in January. That is not a goddamn $1,238,000 house at that size. Not even close. So my question is why are we trying this price? We're sitting here comparing sales from year over year and they're pretty well flat, but we're gonna try it and we're gonna price it for the future of 2026 maybe. And we lost all the time, like January. It just
Yeah,
sold.
but you know, I will give them this. They dropped fast. They didn't screw around.
Well, that's one positive, check mark for that. I agree. They didn't, where some of them would sit there for 4 months and then reduce. But folks, I'm telling you right now, stop ignoring these list price, what your neighbors are listing for, and go on the square footage in the area a bit more and what it's sold. They've done all the heavy lifting for you. Don't get sucked in. But 965 is the right price?
Yeah, it's not bad.
No?
Codrington area, Puget. Sold $1,063,000. Shocking to me.
Yeah.
This is the East End that people are buying and redoing.
Yeah.
Beautiful, right? This is nice.
Mhm. I love the ceilings. I like them like that.
So do I. I have just normal ceilings, 8-foot ceilings now, and I miss even just my 9-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
It makes it feel so much bigger, eh?
It does. It does.
This they did a total.
Nice job.
Yeah,
You-
it's
That's
nice,
a
right? It's
street.
different. It's got character.
Different. It's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that big.
Well, what I'm trying to find is the flipping yard
Yeah, I
because
know.
I think it should be huge.
Uh,
Well, it's
not really, but average.
average. Well, it's
Decent.
better than a subdivision.
Yeah. What's the history?
125 in October.
Okay. So almost $200,000 haircut, right?
Well, that's on average what we're seeing at a lot of these, eh? A lot of times we're seeing that it's close to 200,000. They list so high.
That's so high.
I don't know
Good
why.
point. I don't know why either. Let's go down and see who the agent was.
Oh shit. What was it? It was Puget. I
Just
think it was
curious.
a Barrie agent.
That was. Okay.
I remember seeing it and thinking, man, that's a high price for that area. I mean,
Mhm.
it's nice.
And you know what? If you want to go through more, that's up to you, Dan. I mean, I think we got our point across about some of the price points.
Well, this sold for the same on Burke Hall.
Great straight.
Beautiful street.
Mhm.
I just want to see south, east. It's nice.
Mhm. Mhm. Love, good, great area.
Yeah, the area is really nice.
Small, but
It's not, yeah, it's not as big, I don't think.
no,
Oh, the bedroom, look at that.
that's massive.
And it's got a balcony off it. Newer build. I just
Yes.
want to see the backyard.
Mhm.
Oh,
A pool in there.
it's got a pool mark. So that was the exact same price.
Pretty much. And not a bad size yard. I mean,
No. Well, you don't have neighbors looking in because you're
no.
there on the side,
Yeah.
right?
That's plus.
They're going another direction, so that's not horrible.
Nope. Nope.
Pretty
What's
nice.
any history on that? 7 days, but I'm just curious. It was
Oh yeah.
so say no more, say no more, say no more. So
Last
back.
September. Another
Oh,
200 grand.
there you go. Folks, if you think it's 1.3, it's 1.1. Listed at 1.1. Take 200 grand off right at the stop. Because we've proven our point with the trend of higher priced properties and what's going on.
Well, Mark, I don't understand. Like it seems, are those prices coming from what's already listed and people are
Yeah,
seeing what the list? You think that's what it is?
percent it is. Everyone we've gone through, you know,
Yeah, but where did they get their price from?
because they saw their neighbors or the couple streets down that were actively listed at 1.3. So I think we should try that first. Meanwhile, that just doesn't work. But anyway, enough about that because I could talk about that and nothing changes. But Hot range, as we know, that's 6 to 7 is the hottest range. No inventory, hot, hot, hot. But even because we won't have time to go through some solds, but I sent you some information, but even the 7 to 8 range, 7 to 8 range, 67 active listings and 41 sold. So 62% of the inventory selling in that 7 to 8 range, pretty decent range, a lot of activity. 9 to 1 million, there was 53 active listings, 26 sold. 50% of the inventory is selling, and then we just covered off the $1 million range, which is not much. And then the lower range, as I'm saying, is, we don't have enough of it. And then we've already got 10 conditional solds for the month. Whoa, in that range.
Well, and I'm honestly shocked at the inventory levels. I didn't think it would be that high.
No, but it's not, it's, but where's it coming from?
Well,
We know-
look at what I even said to you this morning. I said, did you see the new listings? Everything's 1.1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.3. Everything's high.
It's wrong inventory people want today, can
Yeah.
afford, right?
Yeah, and those are the people that are probably in trouble with their mortgages because, yeah, I
Could
don't
be.
know.
I don't know. We don't know, but we know there's a lot of them for sale, and we know that price is that inventory. I mean, that product at that price point, once rates come down, we know that they'll get some attention, but that's not for this year. I
No.
don't think.
I don't know.
So, hey, give it a like, give it a share, give a comment, smash the like button, subscribe button. And again, we always put it out there that if there's certain videos that the viewers want us to dig deep on, let us know. We'll be happy to do it. And thanks to the ones that have, because we've done a few videos for people.
Yes, we have.
Okay, well, enjoy your day.
Yes, you too.
See you.
Bye-bye.